Hello there, singing friends. Welcome back to my channel. It's Mickey here, your friendly neighborhood singing coach. I still have a little bit of a cold, if you can believe it, so I've got my Singing Straw Pro here to help out with my voice and really give my vocal folds some love. If you don't know about the Singing Straw, you can check out some of my other videos in which I talk about semi-occluded vocal tract exercises and how healing and great they are for your voice. If you are in the business of singing, which I assume you are, and that is why you are here. So today I'm going to be doing a reaction to a band called Rainbow with their song Stargazer. And Mike writes, after leaving the classic British band Deep Purple, lead guitarist Ritchie Blackmore, who wrote the most famous classic riff of all time with Smoke on the Water, started a new band called Rainbow. He hired a relatively unknown Italian-American singer, Ronnie James Dio, from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Dio, who would eventually go on to be hired by metal pioneer lead guitarist, keyboard player, flute player, and music writer Tony Iommi of Black Sabbath to replace the fired Ozzy Osbourne, broke through into rock icon status with this great epic, operatic vocal performance and outstanding lyric writing. Note also that the great drummer on this track, Cozy Powell, would also go on to be hired by Iommi as well. This is a lyric video with a nicely clear allegorical message. Dio always had a nice ear for lyrics with something to say. He unfortunately passed away from stomach cancer a few years ago. All right, well, let's check it out. Cool, I'm just gonna pause it there for a moment. So there's something so 70s about this, right? Just even like the imagery, even the name Rainbow, you know, it's like when you see that picture with the fist holding the rainbow, it's just an interesting clash of very disparate elements, you know? You've got this like metal, like really dark imagery, and then a rainbow, which when I think about a rainbow, I think about like Care Bears and like Kermit the Frog, you know? Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And, you know, of course, the modern association with the gay rights movement. And so it just seems so like opposite, you know, which is really, really funny. It's a really interesting dichotomy. And also the lyrics being about like a wizard, I feel like that's such a 70s thing. You know, you have songs about like The Hobbit and all of these like fantastical things that now you would be less likely to hear because there's this idea that writing about these things somehow makes you like weak or like it's not cool to write about these things anymore. You know what I mean? But I think that it is really interesting because it just takes you back to that era. And personally, I think it's really fun to like have a story that's like an adventure story and has these like fantastical creatures and just be open to writing about other things. You know, it doesn't have to be like a breakup song. It could have like this narrative that's more fantastical. So I think it's cool and fun. And in terms of the vocals so far, This is a very acrobatic performance. There's a lot of large interval jumps, right? He's going from very low to very high. You also hear some ornamentation, right? At one point there was something that almost sounds like a classical turn. You know, if you play piano or any classical instrument, when you have a turn, it's like, ah, right? You start on the note and then you kind of dance around it like a pirouette and you come back to the note. So there was one of those in there. There was a run going down that, just walking down the scale, right? Ah, but quickly. So having these like very quick ornaments where you're singing a lot of notes in quick succession is something that's very difficult to do without kind of sliding down the staircase. You know, ah! To be really precise and accurate with something like that shows a lot of vocal control and training. So, you know, you've got this really big range going really low to high and these very complicated ornaments. So very cool vocal performance so far. Even that, right? That sustain and the vibrato, like, go! To hold out that note with a lot of power. Not easy to do. Very, very nice.
See
Just gonna pause it there for a moment. So the things that stick out to me about this vocal performance and the music overall are that it is very virtuosic and showy. So if you were to like contrast this with something like indie rock, you know, that's like so like low energy and like too cool for school and like understated, or like, you know, modern music that's more like the Xanax kind of music where it's just like lack of inflection is really like the tone, you know. This is like so over the top and like so many notes in the solo. Obviously, I really like that harmonic minor scale that they're using. It's very like exotic sounding, you know, and they're playing all of the notes, you know, and he's singing all of the notes, and there's like a way of that he's pronouncing the words, you know, that's like so, the affectation is so like unnatural, but also like so showy and such a like entertainer, you know. So like it's like with the whips and stones, you know, it's like so over the top, you know. It's like you're really getting an entertainer, a performance. It's not understated in any way. And there's something that's like so cool about that and like unabashedly over the top, you know? So you have to kind of like buy into it and be like willing to go along with it in order to think it's like not cheesy, you know? But there's something that's really fun if you can get into it. I really like it. All right, that was a lot of epic awesomeness. I think to pull something like that off, you have to have such a great just presence, and also just to have the chops, the singing chops and the musical chops. So yeah, I think it's really fun. I would love to see the animated movie about this wizard. I think it'd be really, really cool. And I love the top comment on this video as well. It says, the only problem with this song is that it's not 3 days long. Feels like it could be, right? It could go on forever and you could just keep vamping on that. So yeah, I was very impressed overall with the whole story and the whole production. And of course, the vocals are really out of this world and very powerful and very epic and just very showy. So I think it's very fun. I enjoyed it very much. Thank you for the recommendation, Mike. Hopefully you enjoyed my reaction, and I'll see you guys here next time. Until then, take care, and of course, happy singing. Bye.